Hi, this is David Morning, and this is my in-depth analysis response. The project I chose was MyST, which stands for My Science Tutor. There were 3 principal investigators in this project. They are listed there. Now, there's a bigger team that I did not list, with lots of different professional investigators and researchers and scientists that are all collaborating to help make this project perfect. Their telephone number, their email address, and they are located in Boulder, Colorado. You can find more information about this project at boulderlearning.com/products/myst. Just a quick summary of this project. My Science Tutor is the first intelligent tutoring system to engage elementary school children in natural spoken dialogues with a virtual science tutor, leading to learning gains equivalent to those obtained with expert human tutors. And the goal of this project is to kind of give students and teachers a different approach to learning, give students a different coach, another resource they can use to help them expand their knowledge. And when students use MyST, the tutor's name, her name is Marnie, and you can kind of see the picture of her in the picture below. She asks students open-ended questions about science concepts while showing different illustrations, animations, and interactive simulations. Marty helps students build on their existing knowledge by analyzing the students' spoken answers to determine what they know or do not know, which is pretty interesting. It's all live and it's all happening very quickly. Marty is very knowledgeable, and she doesn't give the answers, but she guides the students in the right direction. All the information I received during this presentation is from a research project, and you can see the citation there below from 2 of the principal investigators in this project. So you'll be seeing lots of diagrams and charts. They all came from that research proposal. How this aligns with STEM practices? Well, it engages the students in the investigations. Marnie is there asking students questions and what the interactive pictures are doing and why maybe electric current is flowing through wires. So it really engages the students in what's happening. It facilitates classroom discussions or small group instruction. Marnie is there in whole group instruction, where Marnie asks a question and the students can kind of collaborate with one another before giving Marnie an answer. And as well, small group instruction, where the students can work together in small groups to kind of come up with an answer before giving that answer to Marnie. Students are the one initiating the conversations with one another. Marnie is interpreting models, and the students have to relate to those models and come up with an answer of what is happening in those models. And you're going to see a little bit, a quick picture of 3 different models in the next slide. Students are involved in the learning process. Everything is happening live. Marty is very intelligent in the sense that she knows what the students are saying to her and she knows what to say next. And it just gives students a joy of learning. It's something new, it's something creative, something different. So here's a chart from the research proposal. Did the discussions after Marnie asked a question help you understand the answers better? Out of 100 kids working in a group setting, it did help a lot, and it helped some. Very limited students thought that Marty did not help at all. Here are some examples of interactive animations that Marnie gives. So the first letter A is an open and closed circuit. Letter B, electromagnet. And letter C is breaking the force of simulation. And what you don't see in these animations is that they're not moving. When the students are seeing them live, everything is moving. So for example, you might see the current flowing through the wires in letter A. So how does this align with the science inquiry? Well, the learner poses new questions to Marty, and Marty is very quick to respond to those questions to help the students gain new knowledge and develop their knowledge. The learner is given visual representations and asked how to analyze them. The learner is guided in the process of formulating explanations. Marty is there to kind of not necessarily give the students the answer, but guide them in the right direction. Learners directed toward areas of sources of scientific knowledge, and the learner is coached to development of communication. So this project is very leaning more towards the learner self-directed and inquiry-based learning. And here's another diagram to show the data that the principal investigators did with some different students. So if you had your choice, when would you talk to Marty? So this graph shows group setting and individual setting, but you can see with both groups and individuals, they would want to talk to Marty after every science, and sometimes only when they felt that they needed it. Very limited students thought that they didn't need to talk to her at all. So it just shows that Marty is very significant in the classroom, and the students enjoy using her and talking to her. So why this project? Well, when I was scrolling through the website, it kind of caught my eye. It was interesting. It seemed new and engaging, something that I haven't seen before. And it kind of really made me think of Siri and Cortana. Whereas Siri and Cortana, they give you the answers. Marty, in the sense, is guiding you towards the right answer. And it's just a different approach to learning. Students find it fun, engaging. Teachers find it fun and engaging. And it benefits all the learners. And no student is being left out in this process. So looking towards the future, I can see myself using Marty in my classroom with my third graders. I can already picture them loving it. It can help with that small group or independent learning. Sometimes when I'm working with a small group, one-on-one, another group could be working with Marty together, collaborating with one another and giving Marty answers. And Marty is pretty much a second teacher in the classroom. It gives students higher level thinking questions. So it's like there's a real life teacher in the classroom, a real life teacher with the students at all times. There's lots of visuals being used. You can use them in whole group instruction, and teacher can act as a facilitator for the students during that whole group instruction. So that way it's like co-teaching almost, but it's virtual based, and it aligns with the student curriculum. And you can see here's a chart that shows the percentage of teachers that think were proposed the question, if a complete science program were available, would you be interested? Referring to Marty, and 80% of teachers say they were very interested. 20% of teachers said somewhat interested, but no teachers at all were not interested in this product for the future. So I hope you like my in-depth analysis, and I hope you investigate a little bit more about MyST and the benefits it has in the classroom. Thank you.